In the 1920s, crime was a very big part of their culture, you could say. The beginning of the mob started due to basically prohibition. Prohibition was the decision by the US government to remove alcohol as a real thing that people could do. You couldn't drink it, you couldn't make it, you couldn't sell it, you couldn't even use it to feed your poor pigs in the backyard. There was nothing you could do with alcohol. Due to prohibition, this led to a few funky little guys known as the mob or the mafia, depending on which part of the world you're in, to basically take over production of alcohol and distribution. Now, one of the most famous people in the mob at the time in the 1920s was named Al Capone, Al Cappachino, Al Criplone. This guy, his main deal was that he became the head of one of the biggest mob families in New York. But he didn't start that way. It originally started when one of the head honchos of the mob was nearly assassinated, and he was like, "No more, I can no longer take this." And he basically stepped down from the head. This left Al Capone, who was closely nearby to him, to take his stance. Once Al Capone became the boss, he basically improved the whole bootlegging business and made it into a full-on organized crime organization. All the while, on the other coast, or near the west, closer to us, the California and the Washington, there were a lot of bank robberies going along the highways, due to highways being a fairly new thing and making it very easily for the now coined, like, highway robbery. And the 1920s with the crime was crazy, man. But yeah, that's basically summing it up. Thank you. I take a bow. Wah, wah.